A warm sunrise over a quiet village. Children laugh as they run through dusty paths. Women are busy cooking, while men return from the farms. I still remember the morning my life changed forever. My name is Chioma, and I come from a village where traditions rule everything. That day, I had given birth to not one, but two beautiful children, a boy and a girl. Twins. Lying in a small hut, cradling my babies with tears of joy in my eyes. The midwives look uneasy as they exchange worried glances. I was overjoyed. But the midwives, they were silent. I noticed the fear in their eyes, the way they whispered to each other. And then one of them finally said the words that would haunt me forever, "Chioma, you've given birth to twins, an abomination." I was shocked as I clutched my babies tighter. The village elders called for an emergency meeting. As I stood before them with my husband, I pleaded with my eyes, hoping someone would see my children as the blessing they were. But Chief Okonkwo, the head of the council, made their stance clear. Chief Okonkwo called me. "Chioma, the laws of our ancestors are clear. Twins are a curse upon the land. They must be taken to the evil forest to cleanse the village of this abomination." Some villagers murmuring in agreement. Some nod solemnly, while others look uncomfortable. I begged, I cried, but it was as if my voice didn't matter. My husband Nana tried to speak up, but even he was silenced. The verdict was final: my babies were to die. I returned to my dimly lit hut, rocking my twins to sleep. My husband sat silently, staring at the ground. It was already night. I held my babies close, listening to their tiny breaths. I couldn't let them die. I wouldn't. But what could I do? Nana sat in silence, torn between loyalty to tradition and his love for us. I turned to him with my voice trembling. "My Lord Nana, we have to leave. If we stay, they will take our children. I can't let that happen." At first, he resisted. He was afraid of the gods, of what the villagers might do to us. But I told him, a mother's love is stronger than any curse. Eventually, he agreed, and we planned to escape before dawn. We packed a small bundle of belongings and carefully wrapped the twins in cloth. I and my husband Nana sneaked out of the village under the cover of darkness. The sound of crickets fills the air as we walk through a dense forest. We left before the first rooster crowed, our hearts pounding with every step. I kept looking over my shoulder, expecting to see torches and angry faces chasing after us. Suddenly the sound of a drum echoes faintly in the distance. We quicken our pace, fear etched on our faces. It wasn't long before the villagers realized we were gone. They sounded the sacred drum multiple times, and I knew they were coming for us. We hid behind trees, our baby's soft cries threatening to give us away. Villagers with torches combed through the forest, calling out my name, Chioma. My heart was in my throat. Every rustle of leaves felt like the end. But we pressed on, clinging to the hope that we could save our children. As dawn broke, we came upon a shrine I had only heard about in stories, the shrine of Ola, the goddess of fertility and motherhood. The air felt heavy with power, and I fell to my knees, praying for her mercy. A mysterious old priestess emerges from the shadows, her voice calm but commanding. "Who dares disturb the sacred ground of Ola?" I responded. "Great Mother, we are fleeing for our lives. My children have been condemned by our village as an abomination." The priestess listened to us quietly, then smiled, a warm, knowing smile, and said, "Your children are not cursed. They are chosen by the gods, a blessing to this land. Return to your village and face them with courage. The goddess herself stands with you." We walked back into the village at sunrise with heads held high. The villagers gathered quickly, their faces a mix of fear and confusion. Chief Okonkwo, angrily, "How dare you defy the will of the gods?" And I confidently said, "We went to the shrine of Ola. She blessed our children. They are not a curse, they are a gift. Immediately the priestess appeared in the village, her presence silenced the crowd. And she said, "These children are under the protection of the gods. Anyone who dares harm them will answer to Allah herself." The villagers bow in fear and awe. The elders whisper among themselves, and Chief Okonkwo reluctantly steps back. The village gathers for a feast. My twins are celebrated, and the elders announce that the old laws will be changed. My children, once condemned, became a symbol of change. The village abandoned its cruel traditions and embraced a new way of thinking. No child would ever be cast out again. I couldn't stop smiling as I watched my children play freely and surrounded by laughter and joy. This is my story, a story of love, courage, and the power of change. May it remind you that even in the darkest moments, there is always hope. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring African stories. Comment freedom in the comment section and I'll respond to you. See you in the next video.